Okay, let's continue on. I guess Dan's just too busy to pop into the stream today, which is fine. I just find it weird he's messaging me on Discord, but not like maybe trying to talk to me directly during the stream. Okay, so let's see what's up. I'm placing my bets. So far the game's kinda surprised me, so I'm going to say something's preventing him from seeing them on me. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on in town. What's going on in this shady little port town? Because so far my predictions have been pretty bad. Kinda has a Asian touch to it. The roofs and that kind of remind me of an Asianish design.
Oh, here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pals in all the world.
This guy's accent, though. Hello! Man, I hate when it makes somebody's name dark blue. Shisan? I'm not very good at pronouncing names. You'll have to forgive me. But hello, welcome. We just made it to the port town.
Pals!
Oh no.
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land.
The old lady's like, these people are crazy. I'm a little rusty.
Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected. Where is everybody?
They've been kidnapped. But, if you're wondering my, experience Dragon Quest wise, I've beaten 1, 2, 3. I've beaten, 7, 8, 9. I've beaten Rocket Slime, Heroes, Swords, Kenshin. Let's see. Monsters 2. I haven't beaten Monsters 1. I'm at the end of Monsters 1, but I ended up in a bad situation where I couldn't get more monsters to be recruited, so I ended up in kind of a bad situation. Builders 1 I beat. And I pretty much own every Dragon Quest game in some form or another. So, is the music in 11 okay? I've been liking it so far.
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
There's two versions of the music in the Switch version. Right now, the orchestrated version's playing, which is exclusive to the Switch version. Then you have the more classical style of the music that's in all the other versions. I can swap between the two. You can listen to it. So, like I said, right now it's on orchestra. And I can go down here. Non-orchestra, which is more traditional of most of the mainline entries, especially in Japan. Most of the orchestra tracks usually get made a lot of times for the Western audience. Like in Dragon Quest VIII, the Western version went with orchestra versions of the music. But I've been liking the music, but to be fair, a lot of it is also classical Dragon Quest music. I have Switch version, but no Switch. That sucks. I got lucky. I whipped off GameStop for my Switch. I miss doing Wedbox trading, but there has not been any good Wedbox trade-ins. I got my VR headset in my Switch by whipping off GameStop with cheap Wedbox games that were on sale for cheap, but cashed in for more. Kind of a weird family. Sounds like there's some kind of problem for sure then. I'm more like towards the classic style, but I've been playing orchestra because I figured most viewers would probably want the orchestra more. Pad personally thinks there's not really much of a difference between either one, so he doesn't really care. Let's see. Safe net. Said at the church. Also, how much crap's here? 18 pieces. Well, I'm assuming we're going to be running around here for a little bit, so... Very serious. Is the Switch version any good? Now, I've never personally played. I do have the PS4 version, which is what I was going to originally play. But then this got announced, and I asked everyone if they wanted me to wait for the Switch version or to play the PS4 version, since this had more content. And everyone voted for me to wait, so I waited. So I can't compare it. So I can't give you that, but I can give you my opinions of what I think of the Switch version up to now. And I think it's really impressive on what they were able to do and make it run on the Switch. Comparing it, I can't talk about that. But it's all on the cartridge. There's no, oh, you know, it's 25% of the game and you gotta download the West. Now, the whole game is on the cartridge, which is also impressive too, because, you know, EA and shit's been doing that a lot. It's like, oh, here's like 10% of the game, download the rest of the fucking game. It's gonna make Switch games for the Western copies just garbage when the used market is all that's left. But I'm really impressed with it. I think it's really good looking. I'm not a giant graphics type person. It's all on the cartridge. And it has more shit than the normal game. So, I'm sure they had to scale back on some of it. Graphically, I would imagine. Pad showed me a video showing a lot of subtle differences. Drawback, obviously the smoothness of the 3D models. There's a little bump down, like it showed one picture of the dog at the beginning where there's just a little tip to the point of his head, where in the PS4 version it's completely rounded. Just very subtle little downgrades. But I think it's pretty good myself. If it's worth buying for the additional content it has over the original game, I don't know. There's supposed to be like what? Like a little extra story for every character or something in this version. And there's a lot more new outfits and things, so... Want to hear a joke? Sure, go ahead. Very odd that there's this gigantic long path here. Magic door. You do have the Tinkertown thing that's from the 3DS version. We've gotten to do a little bit of that. It doesn't seem like too much more. It's something extra. Being called for dinner? Take it easy. See you around later another time. If 2 is a company and 3 is a crowd, what's 4 and 5? That's 4 and 5. Trying to give a fair thought to this real quick. 3 is a crowd. Four's, I don't know. I give up. I gave a fair shake to think about some pun or something. I gave a fair try. 9. Gotcha. Because they add up to 9. So where's the torch? It's bid, armory, weapon store. Torch is all the way in the back. Way in the back.
Look, look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin!
What we got going on here?
Are you all paying attention? Good. Then I'll tell you the tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago.
A brick and a block. A brick and a walk will break my ankle.
The curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now, let's begin. Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter.
The big kahuna. What is this, a second to hack job, translation job here?
The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright.
But then...
Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean. As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker. But instead, he met her. A mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear, "I will give you your life if you give me your soul." Many days passed, and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach. But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid." Then one day, he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her!" The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again.
Oh, that necessarily doesn't mean he can't get a boat again.
And so, the man who was once the pride of Honolulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul.
But,
That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow.
I'm wondering if that might be a red herring, though, because, I mean, if the mermaid was evil, why wouldn't she just tempt us instead of asking us to go find him?
Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls! Run! Aloha, friends. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, tell us the rest of the story.
Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him?
Oh my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my son, Kainui. Are you friends of his?
Now that's also most suspicious. Isn't this what happened in 6? Sadly, I don't... 6 is probably the game I know the least about in the Dragon Quest series. I know I haven't beaten 4, 5, or 6 out of the main line in 10, because it's in Japan and it's MMO. I played a good chunk of 5, and I played some of 4. I've been wanting to do them as live streams, because I do have DS capture software.
I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. Once that monster's dealt with, they'll all come back to the village, sure enough. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid make you all pupule. I'd hate to see you go crazy.
Very odd. Very, very odd. So now we got, well, we need to go save. We don't want to go fight some giant monster and not save. Very small church, though. Very small. Yeah, there's actual... locked tight. Really odd. Most peculiar. Big yellow squid. Wait. Wait for what? I do know 6 has to do with, like, dreams and other worldly, like, crap. Something like that. There's a drum. What if the person telling the story, what the chief's done, is jealous of the sailor for not choosing her and is now spreading rumors? It's a possibility. I feel like we're being, because a lot of the situation so far, I've been wrong in what was going to happen. I kind of went with stereotypical choices, and while they still ended up being stereotypical, there was a little bit more of a twist to them. So, I'm trying to be a little My forced assumption would be the mermaid was evil, but I'm kind of feeling like we're gonna be led on, so that's why I said I feel like something's withholding him. Okay, thank you for stopping by. Take it easy. I usually stream on Fridays and Saturdays. Right now I'm having some downtime, so I've been also having a few random streams on a few other days. Well, let's go see if we can help with this squid then. Oh, thank you for joining the party. Welcome. She didn't really say a direction, did she? See something kind of vaguely over there. Looks like boats, so that's probably it. Of course I would get away in the fight. Take it easy, man. Let's see what this whole issue with the... This might be the monster that attacked us when we escaped the town, or... Maybe. Fucker doesn't want to die.
Not bad.
Some booty. Probably die. And of course, Coward is defending. Anyway, I'm gonna switch him out anyway, assuming this ain't gonna be a group fight. Let's see. Let's have Wab join. You know, speaking of which, I did go over Jade's equipment, but I haven't went over Wab's equipment. So, let's see. Any accessories at all. See, that actually probably would be a good one for him, since he does deal with both magic, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him that. Chance to prevent casting spells reduced. That sounds pretty useful too, actually. What we got going on?
Ooh, these must be the gallant squid hunters. I wonder which ones our blushing husband to be. Yoo-hoo! Over here! Excuse me, which one of you big brave boys is Kai? They look like they're saying something, but I can't quite make it out. A good view? I love you?
Watch out.
Above you?
Look out! Up there!
What the hell? Squid from Dragon Quest VIII. See, I think the...
Oh, you have got to be kidding!
See, I was expecting this when we ran away from that one town.
I'm ready for anything.
Look at his disgusted face. Ow. Shielding. Oh! We dealing with a multi-situation here? Yeah, I wanted to see if it's... Yeah, we are dealing with a multi-situation. The one time I swapped him out. See... Question is, do I want to swap him back in for this? I'm wondering. It's only 2 tentacles. The white one was blocking. No, his left one. We'll get rid of the left one since I was trying to block him. We'll get it out of the picture. We'll use Wab for extra healing. If everything's going good, we'll let him. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do Wayne. Try that out. Since we didn't get to legit try that against the Slime King. Oof. Okay, that one does it too. I'm gonna focus on the left since we always start on it anyway. Alright, we haven't really got to use Wab before, so what did he have again? Breath attacks. Bounce. Builds barrier around the party member. Reflects spells. Let's sap the damn thing.
Sap!
Ow. Stop it! Oh! Son of a bitch. Damn it. Whoa. Ooh, yeah. That's a butt stump. Okay, I think Wab needs joy in healing this round.
Cheers!
As much as I'd love to throw sap on that other one and get it out of the way. Assessing the situation. No, wasted Torn's a wasted Torn. Can't really complain too much about it. There we go. Get sap on that other tentacle and get the hell out of here. Damn it, missed. There's no stopping this booty. Let's go ahead and accelerate everyone.
Accelerator!
The hell out of you. Let's give a bit to Jade. And what else did you have? Reduce. Oh, you have. Ah. Sam, I would imagine, would do some good damage. Get out of here. Punk. There you go, get your tone back. Sap that bitch.
Sap!
Son of a bitch. Get sap the stick, damn it. Let's see. Illusion. Hasn't really used magic. How are we doing on HP. HP's going good right now. So I guess let's go ahead buff, I guess.
Perhaps this will help.
Oh no, he regenerates those. Shit. Might actually be a good idea then. Let's go ahead, get Veronica in. Get some extra hit all. Let's just go with that for now.
Can't do without me, eh?
The Weagle. So they're not full HP. Definitely want to get that crap out of here though. Fusion can reduce them.
Think you're tough, do you?
Just done that. Wakey, people! You need to wake up! Out of here. Oh, that's one painful booty. Good, it wasted its turn. Okay. Wab is still freaking asleep. Okay. Just regular medical heals. Well,
Ta-da!
found nothing. About time you woke up, damn it, old man. Trying to nearly kill everyone. Get the other one out of you. Got together wacky stick sends blackness smashing into a group of enemies.
Go.
What the hell? What the fuck? That was pretty strange. That was very strange. Oh, you're healing. Blanca needs some more help.
Such scrapes. Oh, thank you.
Why not leave?
Darkness,
Gee.
hear me!
Zap!
There we go. Well done. good. God damn it. Maybe I should just kill one and weaken the other one, but not kill it, because it could be a situation where, you know, if you kill both of them, he just wants to eventually regenerate them.
Here, Veronica.
Group enemies. Each tentacle counts as its own group. Hooey. Nice. Good job, Wab. I think I'm just gonna have Jade purely focus on the main body. With its defense lowered right now, it's pretty vulnerable.
Darkness, hear me!
I mean, she almost did 100 damage with her butt. Never mind, she did 100 damage with her butt.
You do get in such scrapes.
That's one dangerous bunny girl. Oh no, no, no. Oh, crap. We need some major healing going on around here.
Pull your socks up.
If he gets a chance next time, I think I want him to do that Wayne thing to help get everyone topped off. Well, if you're gonna do that, I guess I might as well just, Wait a minute.
Now!
You out of here.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
You need to get this over with, because she's about out. Goes Wab. Take advantage of there being no tentacles. Fence went back. Need to sap him again. There we go.
Let's get you patched up.
Man, that damage. That painful damage. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give Crackle a try. No, that did even less. Go ahead and throw Zam in there. Ooh, nice. And that put him to critical.
What can we do? Let's heat things up!
She needs to freaking wake up.
You alright?
Thank you.
Come on, finish him off. Wake up, damn it.
Burn!
There we go.
Told you I was
6,000.
tough.
Levels are wound, I imagine.
Not bad.
Oh, goody.
Kapuffle. Whip. Anyone for Katamari? I guess never mind. Guess no Katamari now.
Thank you, thank you! Darlings, it was nothing, really!
Mahalo, mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure feed you enough. Tonight we're gonna have a luau to remember, and you're gonna be the guests of honor. Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you fall down. Come one, come all to Honolulu.
They had that many ships and they couldn't take that thing on. Still haven't found the one sailor we're looking for yet, though. I'm wondering if it'll be a generic Kalador or actually a unique looking Kalador. Not to be a party person. See, I feel like there's definitely something more going on here.
And where do you think you're going? You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Well, I'm coming with you.
What the hell you think I'm doing?
Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Ugh! Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something?
It's like they never heard of midgets.
Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
Looks fine for me, ladies. Going down to the dock to fix a boat? Ooh, I see a shiny down now. So you mean that dock or where I am? Okay, we found him.
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Uh-huh.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kai Noah. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
Yes, yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
So if she's actually talking about his grandfather, she's been waiting for like a generation.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa. It all happened 50 years ago, and it happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there. 10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water. They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen. If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
So they keep the path to the locked up, like it's some cursed area. Well, it's only having weird twists. And this. Didn't really get to raid the armor shops and that real quick. Figured we'd try and split up the stuff a bit. Got some book in here. Yay! Some more recipes. We hadn't made anything in a little while. We got all kinds of crap we can make now. The back door of this place. Woohoo! Hey. Getting some recipes, that's good, that's good. Lots of stuff to make. I don't think we went into the inn itself. And then we'll head for the church. We can also save you. Pick those up. Looks like it's a dud point. Oh. There'd be nobody wanting the shop. Oh well. See, no, that goes to the wrong path. See, I'm wondering if maybe he is part mermaid or something. I'm wondering. Damn little ghosts all over the place. Just makes you wonder. What's Wab doing up here? And no one to save with. Well, hopefully there ain't any boss fights. So, he was banished to the graveyard of the town? He lived there, it said for like, what, 10 years? Can you imagine living in a graveyard for like fucking 10 years? Doesn't look like a very big place. Oh, really? Ooh. So the baby was his mother, but we don't know of her origins. All we know is she was wet. And I guess this was his house.
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead. Look, I'm sorry if I was kinda short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy. But it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers. And now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman. Tough, too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we have. The Kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
I'm wondering if there's more to this, though. Because, I mean, like I said, if she was evil, you think she would just course us and be like, yes, I want your souls. Very, very odd. And she locked the house. Man, I'm just getting Discord messages today. He locked the house. Lots of Discord messages. Oh, now she's here. Very peculiar, though. Man, nobody wants to leave me alone today on Discord. I'm trying to think of what more there could be to this, though. I mean, could she really be evil? way of winning. I can just, nope, get out of the map, please. I wonder if I can warp White to where she is. Let's see. Yeah, it's right there, so. Well, I guess let's go see what happens. We can get the mermaid side of the story. If she's the exact same mermaid, but she's been waiting for 50 years. $50 years. Where the hell is she? Oh, there she is. No, I don't think lying's gonna make anything better. This probably not gonna go well. I don't think this is going to go very well. Wait, what? Uh-oh. That makes me wonder if something's gonna happen outside the town. Or will it just not let me cast Zoom here at all and I have to actually get off the island? That or it might be cutscening us to though. See, again, if she was evil, I don't get why she's so fascinated with one person. Unless there's, like, some really unique property to his family or something. I don't know. Could be just naive love. He's not gonna like hearing this, though. Assuming he's back at the beach. He's not going to be happy. He's not there. I don't know where they live. Oh, this is his house right there. Pretty big house. Oh, this isn't going to make anyone happy, though. I don't think I even looked around here. Hey, horse manure! I was wondering if there was even any in the game at this point. You usually find out like in droves everywhere. Like everywhere. I hadn't found any of it. mean, it's just garbage usually, but... Anything on the outer edge, you. Hey, boy. Oh no. We don't even tell him why. Oh boy, he's not gonna be happy. Oh my. Oh dear. Dang it. Take it wound. Wound! So, I'd say at this point we're gonna see the mermaid's true colors, depending, because obviously I would imagine he's gonna reject her. I don't know. This could go so many different ways. Good, bad, evil, I don't know. And we're almost at 40 hours. Too much of that time was gambling, though. I'd say probably like, what, 5 hours, maybe even 8 hours were just gambling. Well, here we go.
Why have you brought me here?
That voice! It's music to my ears! I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you? What? You're a mermaid.
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me, I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
Welcome back, man.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore? Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew. Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end.
He cheated on her? That's a little more complicated than that.
I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way. But now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay.
What? She just gonna live a life on the beach?
I waited for you so long, through sun and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long last, we're going to be together.
Well, this is awkward. She's gonna kill herself.
You've got your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's all right. I got to meet my darling one last time. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be.
I've been streaming the exact normal time. Nothing different.
But I'm a mermaid. He's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love. But now, it's time to say goodbye.
And so she kills herself. So she waited 50 years. Well, at least she wasn't evil.
I can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before.
Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
What? You have a picture of her? I was playing PlayStation 4, waiting for a notification. Beat Nito. My faithful minion. What, did he draw a picture of her? I mean, it's not like he could have a photo. Ah, so he drew something of her. Damn, that's a detailed.
What's this? A letter?
You tell me nobody found that?
This is Grandpa's handwriting.
How would you know?
Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife.
What?
With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai?
Huh?
You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
That wasn't a good example. That's something I would expect Dan to do.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
Well, you can't say she wasn't devoted. She fucking waited 50 years. 50 damn years. Good lord.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all. And what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me, but I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle.
I mean, how... Like, I can't believe they never found the little lily just behind the painting. Are they that superstitious?
All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
It's a really good painting, though. Hey, family sequence in here. There's the poil. They obviously... They never obviously looked. I mean, it's just weird. How could no one have ever noticed the fucking little? It's not like there's a lot of shit in here. Well, everyone's dead, I guess, she said we would find our prize back at the beach. But she kinda killed herself, so I'm not quite sure how that's gonna work. Oh, no, wait a minute. Ah. one to save. Yeah, I just been streaming the usual time, Dan, just like I do every day. That was weird you didn't show up. I posted it on Twitter and Discord, so figured you and Pat had just been busy. Gotta remember that notification's not always the best way to rely on. That's why I've been posting it in Discord. Because several of you have been saying half the time you don't get the notification. Well, I guess let's go check what's on the island, and I'll probably do my quick bathroom break at that point then. Then see what goes on the island. So I'm not sure what the hell. Oh, left the chest though. Don't know how she had time to set that up when she literally left with us, but a hop? What is this? Dragon Quest 3? See, I had a funny feeling they were trying to red herring you into that. They wanted to red herring you to think she was evil. There was more to it. Okay. So it said in the inward island, so I guess talking about, yeah, that glow we found there. Well, we do... Before we go there is one other thing we need to do, too. Because we never really took a look at the shop's inventory in the town at Honolulu. Haven't looked at the inventory, so let's see what kind of stuff they got available. So, are you interested in him? Drives me crazy. Somebody robbed my... I'm just... It's gonna be like, someone stole my shit! Now, I always believed in all, you just hate mermaids. See, a little better. Two-handle. Ooh, a new boomerang. Hopefully this time I won't find a recipe for a better one. Some new wands. Lots of new things. Tritons. Let's upgrade for Jade. Not a big upgrade for Jade in that. Not a big one. That's not too of a big one. That's definitely not even remotely much of a big one. Police light. There's not too big of upgrades in the weapon department. Let's see what kind of armor stuff we got. What's the armor? Isn't there armor? I can check what's in there. Bar. Or item shop. Yeah. General store. Okay. That's a different kind of material I don't have a lot of. Okay. Anyway. There's an armory somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. I missed it right over there. Dummy brain me. Can't even see a damn armory symbol. I'm gonna be like, I could swore there was one somewhere. Okay, where we got? That's a bit of a bonus. That one's a much better bonus, though. Wait, I want to make sure I can't make that first. Bit of a downgrade. We got one of those. Let's see if I can make a steely shield. If I can make a steel shield, then I'll just make one. We're not gonna mess with the crafting stuff yet. I kind of been saving that for like the end of the stream stuff. A sizzle puff. Sizzle puff is a blast of a bursting hot air that boosts the temperature by 300 degrees, making materials easier to work with. Extremely useful for items that require a lot of work. Interesting. Okay, so there's no shields for that, so... And we'll go ahead and buy it. It's a decent enough upgrade, though. Everything else is a bit level. Okay.